Good evening, Blue Nation. Let's do the Fulham versus Everton pod. Absolutely fantastic result. With me tonight, we have Carl. How are you, mate?
Getting there, mate. Still in a bit of pain, but these results that we seem to be getting at the minute, especially away from home, they're getting me through.
Yeah, absolutely. They are amazing, aren't they, mate? We've got no Marco tonight. We lose him on technical difficulties. He's out there on a boat somewhere in I think it's the Pacific. And let's give a quick shout out to our mate Chris Darricott over at In the Blue Corner on YouTube. Pop by, give him a watch. He's a cracking fella. He's a great blue, and he's a friend of our little podcast. Okay, so with all that done and in mind, let's go for it. Okay, so we're down at Craven Cottage and we line up 4-2-3-1. Pickford between the sticks. O'Brien, Tarkowski, Keane and Mikolenko across the back four. Garner and Garner Guy in front of them. Ilian and Jai, KDH and Harrison Armstrong across the front, all backing up Tierno Barry. So, first half, game kicks off with Moisey, who's watching from the stands after that ridiculous fucking yellow card for celebrating a goal last match. But we'll leave that there, eh? I just wanted to make the point. Premier League, corrupt as fuck. 7 minutes gone, and Jimmy Garner has a shot from a free kick. I thought he was going to cross it over, but he actually went straight for the shot, and the keeper turned it over. So, nice little bit of thinking on his feet there by Garner. Minute later, and Tarkowski heads against the crossbar from a Jimmy Garner corner. And then, wouldn't you know, 10 minutes later, and Fulham open the scoring. So the ball's played across the area. I think it's to Raul Jimenez. He shoots. Pickford gets down, he parries the shot. It comes back, it's Mikolenko, deflects and into the back of the net. 1-0 Fulham. You know, them you take. Hopefully next time it'll be us. Fulham pushed on, and to be fair, they applied a little bit of pressure. They forced Pickford into a couple of saves before hitting a crossbar from a shot 20 yards out. For the life of me, I can't remember who it was. Carl might be able to help me out later. On the half hour, the Blues get a chance to equalise. Ilian Jai crosses to Harrison Armstrong. He's about 10 yards out and he shoots just wide. And then, criminal for me, 42 minutes, big miss from Tierno Barry. KDH, he plays a beautiful cross in and Barry slides and he gets his timing totally wrong. He missed a surefire equaliser. Like a centimetre, an inch, a millimetre, and then big long legs connecting with that ball, and it's in the back of the net and it's 1-1. And Jordan Pickford comes up with a big save on a stroke of half time, which kept Everton in the game. Half time, Fulham 1, Everton 0. Quite an entertaining one. Carl, what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, it started off well in the first 10 minutes, but then after, for most of the first half, I just thought it was same old, same old. So what I've said on the pod previously. For that first half, and obviously we go on talk about the second half later on, but it just seems to be a tale of two halves, and that seems to be our season. We'll start off games for the first half poor, and then the second half it's a different team altogether. As you say, we created a couple of chances. You know, the Barry one was the biggest miss, and as you say, a fraction. He just didn't have the luck with him. You know, especially in the form that he's been in, you'd expect him to put that in and equalise. You know, they had some good chances, as you say. Raul Jimenez, he had a bit of luck with his goal. He shot, the Pickford saved it, came straight to Mikolenko, and bang, to them. It's probably no more than they deserve, because they had the better of the first half, so for them to go in 1-0 up, I wasn't surprised. I just thought we were poor. And you see, moves in the stand after that ridiculous booking. I think he said in his post-match, I mean, you look at Arsenal, the Arsenal game, and they encroached on the pitch when they'd scored, and nothing happened to them. It's just everything's happening with them. So, all a bunch of wankers, to be fair, the officials. First half, though, just a bit of a much of a muchness, much better, far better second half, which we'll go on to speak about. But as I said, it's one of them. We seem to have had a lot this season where it's not so great first half, better second half.
Yeah, definitely another one of them Everton games of two halves. Okay, so we'll leave it there and we'll go for a quick word from our amazing sponsor, Andy's Man Club. Life is hard. and we all have bad days. There are times when we feel we can't cope. This is the time we need to reach out and talk to someone. Andy's Man Club offers local support groups nationwide, running every Monday from 7 p.m. except on bank holidays. In these groups, men can open up about the issues affecting their lives in a safe, non-judgmental environment. Our clubs are designed to be free of pressure. There is no obligation for men to speak, they can simply listen if they wish. Find us today at www.andysmanclub.co.uk. Help one guy, save one life. Andy's Man Club, it's good to talk. Welcome back, Blues. So that was our sponsor, the amazing Andy's Man Club. Remember, lads, it's good to talk. Please, please, please don't hold it in. Use those guys if you can. They're really an excellent resource. Okay, so let's start the second half. Early chance for Thierry Barry. He headed wide from another Jimmy Garner corner. I think that was about 5 minutes in. And then on the hour, Mykolenko makes a massive clearance. The ball comes across to that man Jimenez again. He's poised to shoot. Miko somehow gets across the ball just before him at the last second and puts it out of danger. Absolutely fantastic bit of awareness and defending. And then on 70 minutes, we get a double substitution. Beto comes on for Thierry Barry, and we see young Tyreek George for young Harrison Armstrong. 5 minutes later, and the Blues score and get on the score sheet at last. Lovely play, to be honest, from Tyreek George down the left. He released Mykolenko. Miko runs into the box, he crosses the ball over, and there's KDH, who's just sitting and waiting. He lashes the fucking ball into the back of the net. 1-1. Everton are back in it. 5 minutes later, Jimmy Garner played a delightful ball from inside zone half to Beto. Beto races from the halfway line towards the Fulham area. He's got a defender with him, and he does this lovely little turn. He just jinks into the left, leaves his man, runs into the area, and he's only denied by a rushing out. I think Leno, the goalkeeper, he raced off his line to clear the danger, but nice little bit of skill from Beto there. Nice to see the lad firing on all cylinders. And then 83 minutes, and the Blue Boys grab the winner. Keenan Dewsbury Hall takes a corner. Bit of a weird one. Jake O'Brien appears to head it. It looks like it hits the keeper, Leno, and it goes into the back of the net. VAR had to look at it, and I'm sure they were trying to find anything half a degree out, a cloud in the sky, a Y in the day, whatever to write it off, but they didn't. 2-1, the Blues go ahead. 85 minutes, a late substitution. Jared Branthwaite comes on for Mykolenko, who had an interesting day. And then a quick late substitution deep into added time. Timmy Adebunam comes on for the excellent Keenan Dewsbury Hall. The whistle goes for a brilliant come from behind away win for them Blue Boys. Full time, Fulham 1, the mighty Everton 2. Carl, give us your thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely far, far better than the second half. I think we bossed the majority of it. And as you say, we had chance after chance to score. Barry early on in the second half had his chance and should have done better with it, really. Considering the form he's been in of late, certainly since December, since he started getting his goals and stuff. DH, man of the match for me, absolutely brilliant, start to finish. Closely followed by Garner as well, you know what I mean? Again, another fantastic performance from James Garner. To score after 74 minutes or so, as you say, Tyreek George looks a really, really impressive young player. And I'd like to see more of him. Hopefully he'll start tomorrow in the game against Bournemouth. We've got at home. I'd like to see him start tomorrow. He gets the ball, passes it to Mykolenko. Mykolenko, makes up for his own goal earlier on. Passes it to KDH. And he wasn't missing this one. I think he said to Moyes that the game he missed this pretty much the exact same goal last week. And it went wide. This time he had exactly the same position. Bang, shit in the corner. He wasn't missing. And that equalises at 1-1. Again, we created a few more chances after that. 80 odd minutes. Again, we get a corner. KDH swings it in. And it looks like, from what I can gather, Bernard Leno, he goes to try and clear it, and he hooks his arm round Jake O'Brien and punches it into his own net. So, as I say, I wasn't even sure. I thought O'Brien had got it at first. But then after seeing a few video replays and stuff, you seen that he's like, for some godforsaken reason, and thank God he did, he's hooked it around like a boxer, and then he just punched him in the nuts. How bizarre it was, didn't it? It was about time we had some luck. You know, because Dick O'Brien, he scored a few goals this year, and he's had them ruled out for whatever stupid reasons. I mean, the Spurs one comes to mind straight away that he should have scored at that point. So I was buzzing at 2-1. You know, I thought finally, I think there was a chance, Chuck Wasey, I think, almost right at the end, where he hit the crossbar. And he had a couple of other chances, but luckily we managed to hang on and get a much sought victory. We move up, we were 7th at the time, we're now 8th because of Brentford's win over Newcastle, which I was fucking well pissed off because I thought we were going to end up being 7th. But the way the fixtures are over the next couple of days, we've got Bournemouth at home tomorrow. The way the fixtures are, if we can win that, I mean, I think Arsenal have got Brentford on Thursday. Liverpool have got Sunderland, which will be a tough game. They haven't been beaten around Sunderland, so again, the fixtures have fallen for us. We have to win tomorrow, and then I think we'll go certainly into the top 6 or 7. So fingers crossed. We'll get that. Moyes will get that done. We'll finally get a decent winner home. It won't be easy because obviously it's Bournemouth, but I'm praying that we'll get a decent result tomorrow.
Yeah, well put, mate. I'm quietly confident, to be fair, but like we've said certainly the last couple of months, our away form is better than the home form. An interesting day for Miko. He had the unfortunate own goal. He had that big clearance at 1-0. And then he had the assist as well. So nice to see for him. A little bit of a mixed day, and come off late, obviously. It was great to see Tyreek George. The lads have told me about this kid, but I haven't seen him personally. To me, he looked good in his little cameo appearance, like 15 minutes to go. Like Carl says, hopefully the kid will get a start. And, he's here really to replace Jackie, who got unfortunately injured, but he's his own man, and the very, very best of luck to the kid. We do love our young wingers. Keenan Dewsbury Hall, KDH, looks like he's getting back to his best before the injury. Another good game, and like Carl said, him or Jimmy Garner man the match, no question at all. And Carl just touched on it there. It's on to Bournemouth tomorrow night at the Dixie, 7:30 kickoff. A very, very quick turnaround. I'm quietly confident we'll win it. But again, going back to Carl's point, Bournemouth are one of them sides. I mean, we were there a couple of years ago. I think it was them anyway. We were like 2-0 up with 85 minutes to go. And somehow fucking with dice ball and everything else managed to lose the game 3-2. But that's a story for another day. We sit 8th in the table tonight at time of recording. And not left to say, apart from to thank you, Carlos, for coming on, half drugged up under your own admission there. These are painkillers, by the way, folks.
Yes, they are, yeah. Without them, I'd be in agony by now, so...
Yeah, thanks for coming on, mate. I appreciate that.
Right, no problem, mate. So look forward to doing the one on whenever that is for the Bournemouth. Hopefully another victory, as we said.
So on that happy note, the Blues are going to win. We're going to hit Europe and up the fucking Toffees.